everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I am Vince.
And it's time once again
to recommend things.
Vince, what do you recommend today?
I recommend a movie. This I recommend not because of the narrative. I recommend this because of the main actor. This is The Buddy Holly Story. Now, it's a pretty famous movie. Maybe you've heard of it. I just stepped on Cap. But, ow! But the main actor in this is Gary Busey. Gary Busey plays Buddy Holly. Gary Busey was an actor before he went insane. Did you know this? I mean, I'm kidding. But Gary Busey was nominated for an Oscar for being Buddy Holly. He's really pretty good.
Wait a minute, I've seen this.
It's a good movie.
I just realized I've seen this film.
And the interesting thing is that every time you
Sorry.
Every time you see a biopic about some singer or some artist or some filmmaker or whatever, they always have this life where it just spirals into crap, where they start out with nothing, then they get everything, and then they ruin their lives, and then they come on the comeback trail. No. This is about a guy whose life gets incrementally better. And, yeah, sure, he has his dramatic moments throughout the journey, but essentially it just gets better and better and better until the plane wrecks.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's the part I remember.
And that's really... Granted, you don't actually see the plane wreck in this. How insensitive would that be to the family of Buddy Holly? But this movie, even on the front, it just sums it up. Music never felt this good. It's... You care about the guys, and you feel like this guy's a genius, but doesn't know it. He just kind of does what he does. He does his little thing. He's just a country boy who knows how to make music. And it's fascinating. And it's really pretty funny. I say really pretty a lot. I think I got that from my dad. It's really pretty good. But it's good.
Is it really pretty good?
Pretty good.
Okay.
It's really pretty good.
Can I recommend something though?
No.
Okay. Can I now?
Yes.
Today, I'm going to recommend a television series called The 4400. This is a pretty recent show, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this, but I wanted to mention it because I know lots of folks that haven't ever seen an episode, and thought I'd bring it up. 4400 ended just after the writer's strike, and it went 4 seasons. It was supposed to get a 5th, and then they canceled it. The last episode is a cliffhanger. It's like the saddest thing ever because the show is so good. Anyway, it's starring a guy called Joel Gresh, and he's actually going to be at the Tulsa convention I'm going to this summer, which I'm really excited about because I'm going to get to see him.
You should get him to sign the box.
And Joel Gresh this actually isn't my copy, but I'll get him to sign something if I you know.
Oh. I
I may do that. Anyway, Joel Gresh is currently also one of the main stars on V, if you have a chance to see that. He's on that currently. But anyway, the 4400, I'll give a quick basic beginning plot synopsis, but then see it, because it's a really cool show. Well, first of all, let me say that it's primarily produced and run by Ira Steven Behr, who ran a lot of Deep Space Nine and wrote a lot of the really great scripts of that show. And he's done a lot of other really great work. And anyway, it's about a bunch of people, 4,400 of them precisely, who were taken into the future at various points, starting in the 30s and going up into the 2000s. And so every so often these people would just disappear, and they never showed up again until the beginning of the show. And they all show up in a big ball of light all at one time, and as the series progresses, we find out that some of them end up having various superpowers, and we don't know why. And what's neat is that first it was a miniseries. It was like 6 episodes, and so season 1, if you ever get it, it's 6 episodes, I think, 6 or 8. And then it got to series after that. But at the end of the miniseries, they explain everything. They tell you why all this has happened at the end of the miniseries. Like, you think it's going to be a big mystery thing for the whole show, and nope, they explain where they've been and what happened and why they got sent back in the past. And then it allows them, for the rest of the series, to do lots of extremely interesting social stories. It's a show with a great deal of heart. It's a pretty good family type show. I'd recommend it for anybody. And yeah, what else did I want to say about it? Jeffrey Combs is in it. Summer Glau is in it. They're both recurring characters, and they knock it out of the ballpark. It's got some really fun Trek alum in it. So anyway, see it if you haven't seen it.
You know, I was thinking I wasn't interested in that until you said the first 6 episodes. I almost said issues. But That sounds really cool now.
It is. It's a very cool show.
Holy carp.
Well, that's what we recommend today. I'm Captain Logan.
And I am Vince.
And we'll see you next time to recommend more stuff next week.